Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane!
It's Superman.
Yes, it's Superman, strange visitor from another planet who came to Earth with...
Think about the images AI generates when you ask for something neutral, a doctor, a family, or a hero. Even when the prompt is about Black history, the system often finds a way to insert white characters into the frame. These results aren't random. They follow a unified, predictable pattern. You can specifically ask for an African kingdom or a moment of Black excellence, and the machine may still insert a white historian or white bystanders where they don't belong. This isn't because the algorithm is conscious or intentionally racist. It's a mindless system executing mathematical probabilities. This phenomenon is known as representational bias. The AI is filling a mathematical vacuum using the lopsided blueprints of our documented past. An AI's imagination is built entirely on its diet, billions of images scraped from stock photos, advertisements, and textbooks. For decades, our archives of medical professionals looked like this. Our documented family units looked like this. Across every form of historical media, white individuals were positioned as the default standard for the everyday human. But the volume of images is only part of the story. The real problem lies in how those images were labeled. In our archives, images of white people are often lazily tagged as person or man, but people of color are tagged specifically by their race. The algorithm interprets this asymmetry as a strict rule. If the person is unspecified, they are probably white. This takes the unspoken biases of our language and hardens them into rigid math. Western media historically documented white characters as universal, while treating everyone else as a niche category. This skew isn't a modern software bug, it's a flaw in the historical lens itself. Because of this historical weight, universally trained keywords like hero often visually overpower specific cultural context like African within the AI's processing. AI inherited this bias from us. It simply compressed those patterns and began reproducing them at machine speed. We are watching centuries of uneven documentation play back on an automated loop. We often view AI as an infinite engine of imagination, but it is actually a system strictly bounded by our own archives. These white default generations fail to show us what humanity actually looks like. They act as a mirror, revealing exactly which version of humanity we decided to document, promote, and label as normal. Since the machine only knows the patterns we feed it, it cannot mathematically discover the people we left out of the archives. Breaking these defaults requires a human circuit breaker. Developers must manually curate better datasets to recalibrate the machine's scales. If this machine is supposed to represent all of us, why do some of us still have to remind it that we exist?